Do what you love, and it will make you money.
Ain't that something? Why didn't somebody tell us that? Like, you know, like, why didn't you tell me that when I was 12?
Do what you love, and it will make you money.
So if you know me, you know that I can dance. You know, I've been dancing most of my life. And now I've been asked by Dawn Axam from Axam Dance Theater Experience to come out and try out for one of her productions. So I've been thinking, like, are they ready for me? Are they ready for me? I might twerk a little bit, you know, show them a little something, something. We gonna see. Check me out. All right, Half Centenarians, I told you that Dawn Axam wanted me to come and try out for one of her productions, right? Ask her.
Absolutely.
What? And how did I do?
You did fantastic. She's gonna be the lead. Get ready.
I didn't even have to twerk.
No twerking.
No twerking. See? So this is what's wonderful about meeting these wonderful Half Centenarians, because you get to do all kinds of stuff. Like now I'm gonna be in a production, I'm gonna get to dance, and then I get to be the lead. I'm not. But Dawn Axam is here from Axam Dance Theater Experience, and she's gonna tell y'all all these wonderful things about me, but you know, we're gonna stop on that one. I'm gonna let her start by telling us a little bit about herself.
I'm first a Black woman over 50.
Welcome.
How about that?
Welcome.
A Black woman over
ever.
50 that loves what she does
Yes.
in the arts, and have a family of 2 girls and 3 grandchildren, one that I just had. Yeah. So
A brand new one.
Yes, a brand new one.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. And I've been performing since I was 5, but then turned into production and directing and choreographing a little bit later on in my career.
Okay.
Yeah.
So give us a little bit about what you do here in the Atlanta area. You know, do you put on productions
I do.
of dance? And,
yes,
okay.
dance and theater. So I have a company that's a company of choreographers,
Okay.
which is a little bit different than a company of just dancers. So the dancers are also choreographers, and so they choreograph on each other. So anywhere from classical ballet to contemporary to modern to hip hop to jazz to moja, which moja is a technique that my sister developed. Her name is Agile, and she's my older sister, and she's the one who actually got me started in dancing.
Wow.
So I've been doing Agile,
Okay.
which means joy returns home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not really a different, is it a form of dance?
Yes,
Or- okay.
the dance technique is called moja,
Okay.
which is modern jazz and West African.
Got it.
And so she started to develop this technique many years ago when I would say about 30 years ago. So we're far apart in age, so she started to developing things on me. She also went to New York and trained, and I went to New York and trained at NYU and then graduated, but she started to get her doctorate and do other things, and I went into a theater path as well as a choreographic path.
Gotcha.
So, but we're similar paths, but in different directions that we started to merge back together as we got older, as I got older, because I was younger, I'm younger than she is.
So you said from 5 or 6 years of age. What were you doing at 5 or 6 years of age?
So at 5 years old, I was singing at the Fox Theater and I was a co-host at on the Zenona Clayton show. And Zenona Clayton is an icon, especially here in Atlanta, who started the Trumpet Awards and who was also part of the civil rights movement. And I was on her talk show. She probably would be the first Black woman to do a talk show, other than everyone thinks it was Oprah, but Zenona started it, so I'm not going to tell you what year that was, 1970. Let's say that.
Yeah, let's
Let's
do
just
it.
say
That's
that.
a nice round number.
1970. She had a talk show that I was helping her to co-host. I would sit next to her and I would ask questions to the people that would come on.
As a 5-year-old.
As a 5 and 6-year-old.
Right. Okay. That's a nice concept, though.
Sidney Poitier was one of the people. So there are a variety of people that we interviewed. She also interviewed Michael Jackson when he started to leave the Jackson 5. And so I was part of that interview process. I was little. Yeah, I was young.
But look at what you can think back on. You interviewed Michael Jackson and Sidney Poitier.
So the reality is that I was sitting there with her she was doing the interviewing, but I was also chiming in with questions as well. So I didn't really get into actually dancing technically until I got into high school.
Okay.
Which is usually a late start for a girl. Guys start usually can start in high school, but most girls start like a lot younger. And one of the reasons I didn't, I tried, and my mother tried to take me to a place in Atlanta to take dance classes, and they said that I was too dark to take classes. So you have to remember,
That's true.
This is early 70s.
Yeah, I forget.
And she had some choice words to say, but
I'm sure.
So I didn't do dance right away. My sister continued to teach me. So I didn't do any technically trained dance classes outside of what my sister gave me. When I went to Northside School of the Arts, that's when I started training technically in dance. And then from there, I ended up going to NYU and graduating at Tisch School of the Arts. So my major was dance and theater was my minor.
So let me ask you this. So just so we can go into the mind and the previous years and experiences of Dawn Axam, give us something that you've done in all of your years from 5 to now that you can say was like, oh my God, I never even expected to do that. Like that was so wonderful.
Well, let's see. That's a great question.
Just front of mind, like something that you can think about that comes to your mind that you just think, I interviewed Sidney Poitier.
I would never thought I would have done that.
Right.
And listen, it's funny that you say that because in speaking with Zenona, and we spoke maybe a year ago, so I had forgotten when you're like that stuff wasn't in the front of my right. So she was saying she was telling me she was like she was talking to my daughters and she goes, you were so poised and you did this and you did that, and when you interviewed Sidney Poitier. So as soon as she said it, it was almost like a flood of memories just like rushed over me, and I was like, oh, I did that. I completely I forgot.
So much has happened since then, though. And
Absolutely.
You were 5 or 6. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So it wasn't something that I thought of that was fantastic back then, or interviewing Michael Jackson, or being around. That was just what I did.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
That's what I did.
I just didn't think of it in the sense of it was something special at that moment.
Looking
now
back.
I can go back and go, wow, I think that was kind of that was good. like
that was really good.
Yes.
But now you have probably so many other great things that have happened to you. So then I'll ask you this question then. So you did those things. Maybe this will help kind of tie it all together. How are you living your best life now? How are you living your best life?
With my children and grandchildren. Yeah. They make me really happy. My girls are fantastic. Francesca, Frankie, and Sammy are their names.
That's your grandbabies?
My daughters are Frankie and Sammy.
Okay.
And my grandchildren are Claire, Jackson, and Paloma.
Aww.
And my husband Gino, who is very much of a support. But my company is a different kind of support, and I have some really, really valuable, I would say, people that are supportive in what I do, but I want them to be, I guess, not just supportive of me, but of what they love to do. So I like to support people that love to do what they do.
You said that at the beginning, so that's full circle.
That's how I feel.
Yeah. So you are in a happy place because you're doing what you love to do.
Absolutely.
So talk to me about the people that you teach. Like, there's a limit?
No.
A starting and stopping?
Yes.
Talk to me about that.
So there are classes that are at the City of South Fulton Southwest Arts Center. There are classes that they have every year.
Okay.
And during the fall, the spring, the winter sessions, so they have sessions. And so I teach those classes. And the classes are 6 to 8 weeks, 8 long classes. And they're modern classes here, they're jazz classes. I teach one of those classes, which is a modern class. Okay. And so if you signed up for the class, you would be taught.
Okay.
You can
so
be
if you want to learn how to dance, you need an instructor, or I could just be a student, huh?
You can be a student, and then you can work into that, being an assistant.
Be a lead at least. I have goals.
Absolutely.
I'm bringing my 100%.
It's never too late.
No.
Depends on what you want to do. It's never too late.
Right. Well, there's certain things that it's too late, but there's other things like dance. I can do that. Absolutely.
Yes.
And I'm thinking about going. I'm
Take a
thinking
class.
About, I'm
Take a
thinking
class.
about
Take a
it.
dance
It can't
class.
hurt me. I promise you that.
No, it would never hurt you. Never. No.
No. You know what though? This is so much fun. Like talking to you and your energy about dance. Like you have that love energy for that.
Yeah.
I have the love energy for this, and
Yes.
so we're up here.
I love
glistening.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Glowing about the things that we love to do. So the final thing that I would ask you is this. If you had to say what, like your mantra, you may have already said it, but as a closing thought, what would you say you hang your hat on as a person?
Do what you love, and it will make you money.
Ain't that something? Why didn't somebody tell us that? Like, you know, like, why didn't you tell me that when I was 12?
Do what you love, and it will make you money.
That to me, it says it all. So do what you love, and you can get paid for it.
Yes.
The money will come.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And if people
Yes.
would teach that, a lot more people would be happy with what they're doing. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So that is just kind of a good closing thought, because the only thing that I can say is if you love what you do, like I love, you know, talking to people and learning about different people. So this has been like exciting for me.
I love that.
Like, yeah, this has been exciting for me because now I realize it's not too late. I mean, not that I thought it was, but I didn't even think about doing a dance class until I started talking to you today.
But yeah, take one class and see what you like. And you might not like that class, then take another one. Just say, okay, let me see what this ballet class is like. Or let me see what this modern. Or let me try a hip hop class.
Let me try it.
Let me just try it.
Yeah.
What you have nothing to lose.
I don't, because I went to see the hip hop Nutcracker.
Okay.
And I was like, I can do that.
Okay.
I can do that.
I think you should try it.
I can do it.
Yes.
Yeah. What would it hurt, right?
It won't.
I'll be. Anyway. Thank you, Miss Dawn Axam, for just sharing your time with us. You guys
Yes.
get in touch with her. I'm telling you, she's doing crazy things, as you've seen on the videos. Like, she's doing wonderful things and connecting all kind of arts. This is, to me, is the thing that's happening that should have been happening long before, that we give people an opportunity to showcase
Yes.
their skills, just in different arenas, but join in all of the forces that you have.
Yes. You have to make me a promise.
What
When
is
you
it?
take your class, you have to let me know when you take the class. And then, like, send me a message and say, hey, I took a dance class.
Oh, well, you got it.
Yeah.
And now I'm the lead. Yeah. So thank you so much. This
You're
has been
welcome.
super fun. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Once again.
Thank
And
you.
I look forward to sending you that text.
That sounds great.
All right.
All right.
Half
Thank
Centenarians, don't forget, like, subscribe, share, follow Dawn Axam. She's doing big things, and check her out for her shows that are upcoming. Can't wait to see one. I'm gonna
Thank
sit
you.
front row center. Yes.
Thank you.
Be safe, be careful. We'll see you guys soon.